Welcome
Hi.
back to Jazzgrass Gaming, where we filled up the fucking truck bed with logs.
Right,
Took a huge amount of shits.
right, that is.
Just chilling.
Shut the hell up. Alright,
Tell me, boss.
welcome to your performance review.
Oh hey. Oh shit. I wasn't informed that we've been having one. Okay. okay, boss. Okay.
Now, we've been closely tracking your progress over the past almost 6 years, coming up on 6 years now.
Oh no.
And, I gotta say, you just forgot the jerry can.
That's actually, it's fuck. Thank you, sir. That is sound advice. I'm new at the job, all right. I'm a slow learner. I can't help it.
Well, this particular series is on its third season. Could you explain your ineptitude?
Lack of frequent play. I only play it during the summer. This is my summer job, sir.
Ah, alright, I see.
Rest of the year, I play dirty games like Dark Souls or Elden Ring. Don't ask how I do it. Though. That is not something I'm willing to elaborate on.
Now, it says here that you did not finish Dark Souls 2. Is that correct?
Yes, though I would like to say that management as well was not able to get through it. So,
Alright,
who
that's
are we
good.
blaming here? You know, the company or me?
It's just a tip. Don't be that aggressive during your actual performance review.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not in a leading position here. I'm doing this like I'm at work. Actually, I am this aggressive at work, though.
You really shouldn't.
Oh, but it works.
It reflects poorly on your image, just so you know.
It works.
Just
It's work.
well, be more careful.
I know.
Being assertive is good.
I'm
you gotta be careful.
cranking it up a little bit just for entertainment
Okay,
here, Brian.
Yeah, but I just got me worried because I know you're the kind of a stupid idiot to do that sort of shit. All right.
Sir, fuck you. I fucked your Bob. Sorry.
Now it's gotta be said, your your hilarity productivity has been on the uptake recently.
Thank you. I've been working on it a lot.
But it says here your gaming skills have remained stagnant ever since 2018. Could you expand more on why that might be?
I peaked, sir.
You peaked?
I peaked. I got signed for the label, and at the skill I was taken in on.
Well, I'll tell you what, you're consistent. That's
Exactly.
one hell of a flat line in my graph here.
Exactly. Nothing you have to fucking worry about. Nothing you have to.
If I didn't know any better,
work
I think
with.
I think you died already.
I'm still here every week, sir.
Yes, I was about to talk about your
Sometimes more.
your absentee situation. You've been excellent on that front. It looks here that in the past 6 years, you have missed out on, let's see, what is this? Less than 20 sessions. That is impressive over a course of 6 years.
That is. I take
every
top-notch
single
care of
week.
myself.
On the dot, you have been here. Now, the only time you have been here was when you took time off when you were almost dead.
Yes.
But other than that, we've seen you on this couch, deadly constipated, massively, reeling from illness, like strep throat and even COVID.
Thank you. It's not. I do this for a reason, sir. It's not just because I enjoy working at the company and the worker policy that we have here. I do it for the viewers. You see?
Right, but you're still shit at video games.
I
man.
do that as well for the viewers, because how fun would it be if I was flawless at every game, sir? How stale would it be? You wouldn't be able to milk as much content as you would right now. Think about the numbers, sir.
It says here that you've managed to die to Soldier of Godric.
Yes. So?
It also says here that we've died to Pinwheel.
Well, who hasn't, sir? Who hasn't? Let's be fully honest here. Never do that on the first try.
96% of all players
Exactly.
get it first try.
All right. Still, at
It's
least
the
a solid 41.
Pinwheel is always been described as the most hilariously easy boss in the Dark Souls series.
How hilarious was it that I couldn't beat him? Subversion of expectations, sir.
Alright.
Though it is to be expected for me to be bad at a game, I do agree. But then when I do shine, sir, I shine like a diamond. If not to boast my own ego a little too much.
Do you have any particular achievements that you're proud of at this company?
Putting together the Satsuma and driving it past the house and back.
Right.
The finishing of Sekiro, which took a lot of effort, sir. A lot of effort. I spent more time at home trying to beat that than here on the couch.
God damn, Yeah, I remember that saga.
That was a saga, sir, but we pulled through. Like I am consistent and I'm foolhardy. I will keep bashing my head against the wall until I break through, sir. I'm painfully stupid, but persistent as fuck.
Well, we're extending your contract.
Ah, thank you, sir.
But we would want you to focus more on, well, mostly just the little mistakes, you know, the little details. You know, you can be bad at video games as long as you get the details right? Because right now you play like a granddad with Alzheimer's.
Sir, I literally during this interview, I've been driving a
That's what HR described you as. Sorry.
HR described me like that? What kind of HR department do we have?
Well,
that's a little rude, don't you think?
It's a third party.
Ah.
They were hired.
Okay, well, can you hire another third party that isn't this, you know, asshole-ish about my...
Well, we did, because the previous one described you as...
Sir, I don't know if I want to hear it, but fuck it.
A barely literate, barely sapient troglodyte with dementia.
I live in an attic. How can it be a troglodyte?
They accused you of having early onset Parkinson's. I
have steady hands, sir. Look.
They're more steady than mine. Look at my hands. Look at my...
Damn.
I can't keep them steady.
Damn. Guess that's why you're so popular with the ladies, sir.
No, I don't get enough iron.
Oh.
So I've been eating a lot of apple syrup.
Oh yeah, that's a good thing. Very natural.
Very rich of iron, very horrible for your teeth, all that stuff, all that good stuff. But it is, yeah, I've been eating a bunch of that to try and get some more iron intake is going as well. No, you gotta eat apples. Yeah, but apple syrup is like concentrated apples.
Yeah. And that's...
And I get the goopy stuff, like the gunky stuff, like it's damn near Marmite stuff.
You know what? Okay. I do like Marmite.
I've never tried it.
It's absolutely disgusting, Brian. I think you would...
What?
It's salt. It's salt. It's yeast and salt.
Yeast and salt?
Yeah.
I did expect it to be savory, yeah.
Yeah, and you gotta put on a very thin layer on a toast for it to be enjoyable. Because other than that, it's just... Oof.
Just like a little tip of the knife type of deal.
Yeah, it's pure sodium.
Oh, man. What is it even made out of?
I think it's just yeast.
Yeast and salt?
Yeah.
Oh, crazy.
All right, put this boy out of the way.
I've never had the opportunity to try because I don't think they sell that stuff here, do they?
Oh, they do. It's hard to find though. There's not a lot of stores that carry it.
They sell everything somewhere in the Netherlands, somewhere in Europe.
But I know we have it at our store.
Can I pop by any old store and grab it?
My store, yes.
Alright, well, that is...
I think at the Yellow Brand store you can also get it, because they usually have a huge fucking, like, list of items they carry.
Wow, you are a shill and a half, aren't you?
My boss is watching this.
Well, I hope he's happy about your performance review then.
I made it through at my real job, so...
Oh, damn.
Charisma, Brian, it gets you through a lot of things.
Oh
my god, just bullshitting your way through life, mate.
What a shit. The Yellow Bread store, really now. Right? You know damn well what that store is called. I dislike that store as much as the next guy, by the way.
Yeah, it's a fucking shit store.
They stopped selling Monster Energy as well, just like over time.
Yeah, Red Brand also did that.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, you guys were early on that shit.
Yeah, we like to be early on that shit. Next year we won't be selling any more cigarettes. Already.
Fuck.
Yeah, they're quick on it.
I cannot wait to get a tobacco plug.
Oh,
right? I can easily
I
go to
know.
a coffee shop and buy weed, right? Something that's that you cannot do in most other countries, right? And then I have to go out and go to essentially a drug dealer because cigarettes are still drugs. They're soft drugs, or what we refer to them as in the Netherlands. You have soft and hard drugs. Is what
Are you telling me?
we differentiate, right? So weed and tobacco and like caffeine are like a soft drug, and then like coke. Pottos are pottos
What?
soft or hard?
Hard. You
They
can't
are hard,
actually.
right?
You can't
Hallucinogenics.
sell them. Truffles you can.
Right, truffles fall under soft because because
the
truffles
guy
are
not here?
relatively safe to take.
What the?
You can have a
fuck?
bad trip
Ow.
and like really have a horrible time.
I'm going to fucking Timo's then.
Wait,
The guy isn't there, but the tarp is.
but he literally called us up to.
Yeah.
Wasn't it on the map? I thought it was on. Yeah, it was on the
Yeah.
map because you checked the map for more
Exactly.
poopy jobs and realized we didn't have enough poopy jobs
Exactly.
going. So we were like,
it's here. It's here for
he's
when
like,
he
you
calls.
can bring it by anytime,
Exactly.
except when we wanna.
Apparently so, Brian. We're not allowed
Alright.
to have fun or make money.
Wait, let me Google it. Maybe we can dump
Yeah,
it anyway.
Google it. Meanwhile,
I'll do a Google.
yeah, I got the.
I got wikis open for Elden Ring, My Summer Car and Sea of Thieves.
Honestly, I've been thinking it would be hilarious to just get a PDF out, and print it and just put it down on the desk. So every time we need to figure something out, it's like, hey,
broke the
let's
site.
check.
Hold on,
Hello?
I broke the site. It will no
Why
longer
is it
search
not-
things for me. Hold on. Firewood. So, but
God.
yeah, I figure, right? You got a pretty good computer now, right?
Yes.
And if we could find another willing victim to play Sea of Thieves with us,
Yes. We could make some.
I was thinking we could definitely do like either like some streams or like a little recording for Jazzgrass.
Yeah,
Extra.
exactly. It's a fun game. It's nice and easy
I think
going.
it's a game that fits easily on. I think the stuff we do over Discord should be on Jazzgrass Extra.
Yeah.
I think that would work best. Delivery firewood. He will initially call the player after 4 hours and 10 minutes of real time has passed. Once the first load of firewood is delivered, he will order another after 8 hours 20 minutes of real time has passed. He will be waiting outside of his house for the player from 6 to 10. Check your watch, will you?
It's almost 11.
In the morning, I assume, so
Yes.
it should be right. The job cannot be completed when he isn't there or knocked out.
He might be fucking knocked out for some reason.
Wait, if he's knocked out, will he come back sometime?
Probably.
Right?
Probably.
Jo-
Okay.
yeah,
Well, I'll
it-
just put it here.
I just found out his name. Loin.
Livaloinen. Okay, well, we'll put it here. I'll go to fucking Timo, because, got other
Person
shit
who
to do.
orders firewood from blah blah blah. He will be waiting. He looks to be a man in his 40s, wearing plaid pants, brown shoes, black socks, dirty white tank top, light brown
Ooh.
hair, light brown facial hair. His
did-
last name, Livaloinen, is revealed in his mailbox. He's seen drinking a bottle of booze, standing out in front of his house. He will look at the player, motion his arm towards the end of the driveway, signaling for the player to back the trailer into his driveway. He will thank the player, give money, English subtitles during phone call when he wants firewood delivered to him, and also upon delivery. The English subtitles upon delivery of firewood were added in a recent update. Probably not that recent.
No.
This character cannot be killed, but he can be knocked out with a punch, though this will prevent the player from doing the delivery job. Saving and reloading, the game will fix this. After passing out, he will drop his booze, which can be taken. Knocking him out will cause you to be wanted for attempted manslaughter and then eventually arrested.
Okay, well, we
This
didn't...
bottle of booze is not persistent and will despawn on game reload.
Okay. Well, I think we did see him dead during a rally, but we did save and load.
Yeah.
I feel like we've played more than 8 hours.
Let's just keep the phone in.
Yeah.
And just wait for a call.
I'm going to Timo's.
Yeah,
I'm gonna-
because we can leave the tractor there.
Exactly.
When he does call, we can literally just pull up
Yeah, and I got the
and
Jones
do the
easy,
thing.
so
Yeah,
it's,
it should be right.
we'll be fine.
Dope.
So I shaved my beard, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I sometimes like to do that because I just, I like not having a beard. Seeing my jawline and everything, it's like, oh, this is the man underneath the beard.
Yeah.
People hate it. People fucking hate it. They hate it when I change something drastic about appearances, and people are like that. It's always the case. But it just kind of, annoys me when people are like, why? Why did you do that? And it's like, or what did you do? And it's like, well, obviously I fucking shaved my beard.
Yeah.
You fucking nerd, because it's hot and shit.
Mm-hmm.
So we have one guy working at the store, and he's female to male. And I was just like, I wanted to make a joke where it was just like, sometimes I'm just a little beard fluid. I don't feel like it, so I'm cutting it off. I got a little too much, or I'm missing a little too much. But I was like, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna say that. Keep it safe. Just told him like, well, jeez, just fucking feel like it, you nerd.
Yeah.
Let me be. You can do whatever the fuck you want.
So, but it's annoying because when you do have the beard, people are like, oh, you look...
Yeah,
there's a bit of an annoying thing about Dutch people. We're low-key pretty fucking racist.
Oh, yeah.
Let's be honest. A lot of people tell Dennis, like, oh, you should shave it because you look like a foreigner.
Yeah, because I look like I
and when they say
changed
foreigner,
religion.
When they say a foreigner, they very specifically mean people from the Middle East.
Yep. And, Middle Eastern people are the best people about the beard. They're always happy when I got the beard. Because they're just like, oh. The amount of compliments I get from old dudes just like, hey man, nice beard. And I was like, thank you, sir.
I gotta say though, I do prefer you with the beard.
Oh, same. Like this looks fucking ridiculous,
with
but
with the hat on, the mustache actually kind of works because you look like a pretty funny redneck.
I know, right?
But especially because you're a ginger, so when it's sunny out, your neck is actually red.
I'm an actual redneck.
So that's funny, but like, yeah, I'd say definitely grow back, dude. It's good. It's a good look on you.
Though I do like the sleekness of not having a beard because it doesn't get in the way. It's like it's nice and tidy.
Yeah.
I don't have to deal with it.
Well, at least you can grow a beard.
Exactly.
Look at the monstrosity that's stuck to my face.
I
the only
dare
reason I'm
right
tolerating it is because I want to see how thick it's gonna get.
It's not too bad. Honestly, I think if you shave it after this and like clean shave a couple of times, it might come back thicker. Because I've noticed like how fast my beard actually just grows after I've started shaving, and I was like, Jesus, this is ridiculous. I didn't know it was actually this filled in.
Yeah.
Because the last time I grew out my beard, it's like 2 years ago. And back then, I had some like patchy holes on my cheeks and shit and underneath my chin. But now it's just there.
Man, I wish I had that because the patches on my cheeks still haven't filled in properly.
Though, I'd still take not growing a beard over being bald, mate.
Wait. Look at it. If I can make my beard like do this, and then you can really see just how wiry and pathetic my beard is.
Oh, yep. That is
unfortunate.
That is some scratchy business, Brian.
Exactly, man.
You do kind of look like you live like a vagabond.
Yeah. I can. Well, wait. Okay. Talk about. So talk about some kind of divine foreshadowing, right? I was a kid.
Yes.
And as a kid in the Netherlands, like, we have this one day, like in the year, that's like carnival.
Yes.
Carnival's Day. And usually that's more of a southern Netherlands thing.
Yeah, down the rivers.
Yeah. But all across the Netherlands, schools will encourage children to come to school in costumes.
Yes.
To dress up and stuff. We also did that for Halloween.
Yep, same.
And I remember, everybody was always either like an Indian or cowboy or ninja, and that's
the usual.
That was it, right? You had a Native American. You had
the coy boy,
the cowboy, and then you had the ninja, and that's basically it.
There isn't a lot more to it. No.
Maybe you'll see the odd kid dressed up as like a
firefighter,
or a firefighter, or like a
policeman.
soldier. But yeah, but I was like, I want to do something different, and I remember back then, I came from a town that had a bunch of homeless people that were like locally just well known, right?
Yeah.
And you know, I found them to be very funny people. I found them to be very fascinating people
They are,
because
they
they were
are.
living without a home, and like some of these people have been rehomed multiple times, but they would prefer drifting. They would prefer being out on the street, right? He still hasn't restocked.
No, I think
You're a
he does.
slow guy, dude.
I think he does that on a
Weekly basis.
Thursday.
On Thursdays even. That's
yeah,
a
that's
weird
like
time.
the weirdest fucking time there is.
But yeah, I remember I was like, Mom, I want to go to school dressed up as a homeless dude. And my mom laughed her ass off and let me do it.
Yeah,
So
hell
she
yeah.
got some shoe polish from my granddad, and she like put it on like a little bit of toilet paper, and she like put some couple of smears on my face, and like on my and like we got some old pants and put some rips into it and stuff. And I went to school and like I put on like some light layers, right? So it
Yeah.
wasn't too hot, but it was still like layered like a homeless person would. So I went to school looking like an actual hobo. I even had a beanie and everything.
That is good shit.
I remember,
Oh wow.
and hilarious later on in life. That's just what I looked like.
You took a liking to the style.
yeah, but it actually fits me pretty
Look,
well.
man, and
though.
layers.
I look pretty cool looking like a hobo, honestly.
And let's be
Honestly?
honest, I think hobos kind of look cool.
Because do you remember in high school, especially?
Yeah.
I used to like rock up to school and people would genuinely say that I look homeless, which was hilarious because nobody knew except for you and David that I was homeless.
yeah. So well done.
And I would just rock
Yes.
up and I would just be like, yeah, you know, it's just kind of my style. And
And being homeless is the new drip.
hey man, I genuinely think like the more like the more casual, more grimy style looks better
It's
on
way
me.
better.
Because whenever I wear like nice clothing, because I gotta say I got this sort of face. I don't know how to explain it, but whenever I see myself in like a picture or video, you know, I don't know. You can somehow see that I'm like a talkie,
Yeah, you can see your
socio-economic class through my face.
exactly. You can read the class. On your
Yeah,
face.
right. So whenever I wear fancy clothes, I always end up feeling like I look like an absolute buffoon. You know, like someone dressed up a caveman. I feel so, like
Put it,
I feel like somebody plucked like a homeless guy for like someone plucked UFO pilot from the streets and
Just
put
put
him
a
in
suit
tux,
on him. Yeah.
right? That's it. Not even showered or anything. Just put him in a tux.
still the grimy face
Yeah,
and like
yeah,
the
yeah.
wrinkles and like the
I always feel like I look like that when I try to dress up nicely.
yeah.
So I hate it. That's why I always dress like loose fitting clothes and like, you know, just cheap looking clothes and stuff like. Well, cheap clothes in general. I mean,
I'm not
half
much
my-
of a
half-
fucking like name brand.
no, me neither.
fucking
Like
shit.
that's what I was
don't
about
like
to
it.
say. Most of my shopping trips involve me just going to the Zeeman.
Yeah.
Which for non-Dutch people, it's the store. It's literally just called Sailor, and it's
It's like the Target
yeah, it's
of the Netherlands,
I don't know,
I guess.
it's like a really cheap store where you can get really cheap clothes and just general household items
Alright.
like shampoo and stuff. I don't know how do you explain that. General store?
It's a
'Cause
general
not a
store.
grocery
Yeah,
store.
it's not a grocery. It's not a
general
clothing store.
Yeah, it's a
not
general store, but they sell mainly clothes. I feel
Yeah.
like that's accurate to say. It's
They got
mainly
mostly
clothes.
clothes, yeah.
So, but it's like really cheap stuff. So it's obviously made by slaves. But
Mm-hmm.
that's where I get my clothes because I have no ethics. Sorry, I gave up on ethics because I'm an
Ethics are expensive.
yeah. Yeah, exactly. I cannot afford to be
It's
morally right.
fucking stupid.
So I'll continue shopping at Primark and Zeeman and the Hema because
yeah, you should feel bad for buying shit
now
that
I'm
is
the
made.
shill.
Yeah, you are. Look, Brian, we're all shills in one way.
But yeah, no, but yeah, like I get the idea of like, but then again, even when you buy expensive clothing, It's just been marked up more, and it's still from the same source.
Yep.
So it doesn't feel like there's any way.
Still comes from some
like you gotta
sweatshop.
do an extensive background check.
Like
which
you gotta
isn't
look at
always
the people making the clothes.
Yeah, but it isn't always possible. Not every manufacturer is gonna give their secret sauce away, right?
Exactly.
So like you can never really be certain. So it's so difficult to even try anymore. And even when you find a place that's like, yep, we can confirm this is how we make the clothes. It's all like perfectly normal. The reason
picked,
it's
ethically made.
like it's not that like we haven't marked it up too much. It's all like completely ethical stuff. And then you look to the price and it's like, no. Like if I were to buy a single outfit here, I could upgrade my PC instead.
Yep. And that's the problem, dude.
That's not. I can't pay $70 for a T-shirt. I can't.
Exactly, because when you want that handmade, like ethical and quality shit that doesn't break, it's gonna cost you. It's like.
But I'm like, it is. Oh man, I was okay. Let me tell you a little story. I was at a birthday party, and there was this lady that I've known most of my life. She's like a childhood friend of my mom's.
Oh, nice.
And but she's like from a wealthy family, and you can tell because she was talking to her friend, and she was telling some sort of story, and she remarked, like, what family still only has one car in this day and age?
Oh my god.
And I heard that.
She raised her hand.
And I heard that, and I raised an eyebrow a little bit that I just chose to ignore it because I don't want to.
Yeah.
But I was like, damn, woman, that is one hell of a statement. I used to know, like, I used to hang with people who would walk with their entire family to the next town, to like the next shop in the town behind the town. Because you had the old town and the new town, they were built against each other.
Yeah.
So they would walk 20 minutes to the store, get all their groceries, and then walk back. With like the whole family would help out, right? So like they would go with the four of them. Their father wasn't in the picture, but yeah. So their older brother and my friend's older brother and his older sister.
Yeah.
And him, they would all go out and get groceries, help their mom and stuff. But yeah, I remember. Like, because they just could not afford a car. They just didn't have the money. And, I remember growing up, we often wouldn't have a car. So hearing someone go, like, who doesn't have at least 2 cars? And I was like, God damn.
That's stupid. Like, think about it. Think about what you just said.
Like, God fucking damn, man.
And how it makes you sound. Because it makes you sound really fucking...
Because I thought she was pretty chill and all that. She is pretty chill. But yeah, sometimes, you can really tell that some people have lived really good lives and they just have no perspective on...
And it's not
any
even...
form of hardship, I guess.
Their fault. You can't really blame them for it either, because how would you kind of know?
Yeah, the reality is a little bit warped.
Exactly.
And that is... it sucks, but... It is what it is.
Fuel ignition. All right, guys. I did some grocery shopping.
We did a bunch of stuff. We talked a bunch of shit. And
next time I'm gonna deconstruct the car. And,
congratulations on getting your new contract with us, and we hope you keep up this great performance.
I'm gonna put in 5-6 sick days.
Right. That's
you're stuck with me another year. Woo! See you guys next time.
Bye.
I'm Jazzgrass. Gaming. Whew.